Okay, never mind. There it is. Cool.
Cool.
I was
Fuck
telling
you.
Cal earlier, I
So-
literally have been doing nothing all day today except for D&D and GameStop stocks. That's all I've...
D&D and GME.
What's
Yep.
the deal with those stocks? Well, guys, it's not a scam. Like what they did. Like
Aren't you up
illegal, right?
100% right now on those?
No, I think I'm up like 40-ish%.
You keeping or are you selling?
I did a very conservative exit strategy.
Okay.
Just in case. But, I mean, it's like... Basically, I have one limit set to make double on one share, and then another to make like 2.5x on another,
Oh.
and then another to make like 3x, and another to make 4x. So, if it all comes to fruition, I would walk away with 3 times more than I bought in for.
That's not bad. If it works.
It'll work. The biggest frustration is going to be if it like goes to the moon and everyone's like, I got 10,000 Lamborghinis, and Key Lime's like, I paid rent. Rent was covered.
This is why I don't do stock market stuff.
My D&D book purchase was covered.
That's literally what I was just about to say. I'm like, see, and you don't even have to feel bad about me getting all those source books. My irrationality could net us books.
So many.
Books.
Yeah, you're poisoned for another basically 8 minutes. So you're going to be essentially poisoned forever in D&D terms.
Yeah,
Right.
unless one of us has a way to cleanse it. Doesn't Cal have a way to cleanse it?
Yeah, I think I've got. I'm just checking my spells right now, actually.
Yeah, if only the cleric had some way to get rid of poison.
It's one of those things. I'm like, should I use it? Because then that's blowing a spell slot. Like how?
Well, do you have any lay on hands left, Keelan, or is it all gone?
Oh god. Probably gone, but let's
Because
check.
you can use a certain amount of points, I think, to heal poison.
This is true.
No, you blew
Yeah.
you blew those in the first room.
Yeah, I just checked. We got
You are
zero.
totally empty on healing.
Oh dear.
Zero. I'm just changing my D&D Beyond sheet now to reflect that. I definitely do. Oh, let me check spell slots too.
I forgot I closed my sheet again.
You used 1 hunter's mark.
Yeah, I've got 2 left. Let me mark that as well.
Spells.
Spell slot used.
Yeah, the D&D Beyond sheet is just so much easier to look at and use.
Well, the thing that I love, like I can't stop talking about it, is that you literally can just click on just words and it'll be like, this is what attack means. This is what disengage means.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's like, do you want to know what improvise means? Like, and then when we were looking up poison before, you can literally just expand, like you click on the word
Oh,
conditions,
you click on conditions.
and then you just expand poison, and it's like, this is what poison does.
Yeah. So I can heal Alicia. I have lesser restoration, but I need to be right up in our space. So
I also confirmed that D&D Beyond's roller will account for all the conditions. So it sounds like it's exactly like Hero Lab when the GCP guys are like using Hero Lab, how it just auto does
Okay.
all that stuff. Like if you mark yourself as like frightened, incapacitated, paralyzed, poisoned, like the sheet will automatically account for all that.
No,
Yeah.
it even accounts for like short rests and stuff.
yeah, I saw that. I was like, it's a cool sheet, but I really need to spend time with it because I've just gotten used to this one.
Yeah,
This is by far the superior sheet.
Oh yeah,
I'm obsessed. Not
it's
gonna
really
lie.
pretty as well.
Not gonna lie.
I like the fact that you can put different themes and stuff on it. I was having fun with that.
Oh, I didn't even see that. What?
Yeah, so you know how the boxes are like
Gotta
red colored?
Gotta dump more money into it.
Yeah, it's just like, well, you could get these Rego themes, but you could get these premium themes for an extra.
Yeah,
Most
you
of the
can't-
themes are
Something
can't
I
run
can
it.
pay for that hasn't been paid for
Right.
yet?
No, it doesn't.
I'll use
Okay.
my credit card. You can't happen to run a campaign through D&D Beyond, can you?
You
just buy
can.
the source books.
No, you can. So like they're starting to. That's the thing. So
Does it have a battle map?
so there's an encounter creator that I saw in there where you can add enemies from the like the bestiary into it and bosses and stuff and have all their stat lines in there. You can like build
Okay.
multiple encounters. What I don't know is if you can literally display a battle map of some kind.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be great for theater of the mind stuff, but I don't think it would really work for our purposes.
Yeah. Which is a
Not
shame.
unless you guys want me to like watch me live draw stick figures and such.
Well, I was also like, when you were showing us the tabletop simulator thing that got my wheels spinning, I
Nope.
was like, is
Nope.
that
Nope.
a
Nope.
thing?
It is a thing. It is way more trouble than it's worth.
Okay.
Sick.
It'll totally work. There are D&D tables you can get in, people can join. You don't want to use it for that.
Sick.
Good to know.
Super good to know. Great
That's
to know,
very
even.
good to know.
Oh, God. Hiccup burp. Worst. It, like, literally went up my throat and then, like, stopped in my chest, and it's, like, just feels like a little bomb goes off in your chest. Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Yep.
I know what you're talking about. It's the
And it
worst.
just it hurts.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, the pain.
It feels like your lungs exploded.
yeah, it's just like, what the hell was the point of that? Like,
I'm in pain just hearing you speak.
it's like, pick one involuntary bodily response, please, and don't do both at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
What's the evolutionary benefit of doing that?
Exactly.
None.
I think about that all the time. I'm like, why did we evolve to do this? All right, guys. Intro time. When I click the intro time button, ka-chow.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow, ka-chow.
It's my default,
Ka-chow.
it's like Captain Picard's got his, like, engage. Like, ka-chow is my engage.
Ka-chow.
I also changed around my stream configuration, so, why not introduce more complexity and potential failure?
Exactly.
Seems like it's going okay.
Oh, this is fantastic. Because I have the tabletop simulator up, all of the Discord messages go through that, and I actually get a notification instead of just not listening to things.
Oh, nice.
That's handy.
That is actually kind of handy. Speaking of handy, I don't have a segue for that, actually. Welcome to Tales of Whimsy, episode 19, where our crew has maybe gotten into the worst of problems. To give you some insight into how scared a lot of us are, or at least Carl instilled in us, we spent a good amount of time in our little private D&D chat where we sort out what we're going to do, building alternative characters, because we supposedly are at great risk and we need to be prepared for imminent death. So it has been an exciting week of getting ready for D&D. Like, it's been kind of on the top of my mind this entire week. I don't know about you guys. Do you share this? Like, what are your thoughts on D&D when we're in between sessions? Is it like not a thing, or is it like,
I'm always looking forward to it. I love playing it. It's a lot of fun. And there's been a lot of prep this week because somebody might die.
That's right.
Look, don't blame me, okay?
It's
You
true.
guys
You're
have literally never faced anything like this before. So
We faced a giant.
Yeah.
yeah, you did.
We
You did
he
do
had
that.
problems.
God. And Pi was
Poor
trying
guy.
to be so cautious. He literally announced to the group he was going to be cautious, was letting everyone go ahead of him. And then we see a treasure chest, we check, there's nothing around. Then, of course, it pops out of the chest. Ah, dear
This
Christ.
thing is gnarly looking. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm
At least
excited.
it's not a giant bug.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll find out if he latches onto Pi's boobs or not.
It's another boob sucker.
Don't assume his abilities until...
Yeah.
But I guess with all that being said, I'm amped up. I'm ready to go. And Carl, why don't you set the scene for us here? How good is this?
All right. So you guys have begun your exploration of Wave Echo Cave. Actually, further exploration, because 2 sessions ago you actually entered in. You had a thrilling fight with a horde of skeletons last time. Got badly beaten once again because you basically got gangbanged by 9 skeletons.
9?
Like, that is really the only way to describe that.
We got boned, man.
Bone. So hard.
Sorry.
You
Not
did
sorry.
some quick exploration of the remainder of the southern rooms. and wound your way up into a glowing cave filled with a bunch of different fungus. And you're like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and wander right on through that fungus. Y'all got poisoned. So that's something you got to do. So you kind of shook off some of the poison. Well, most of you did. Alicia is still poisoned.
Oh,
And you saw
I'm gonna
these.
kiss it away.
You came into this beautiful glittering cave that had a beaten and blown up door on the side. And you guys thought, we're going to go in there. So Pi recklessly goes in, ready for the attack. Nothing happens.
Super ready.
Nothing happens. He's like, oh, okay, I guess we're good. No skeletons, no ash zombies, no mosquitoes, no basically anything. We're okay. So he goes on over to that chest. He goes to pop it open, and a specter pops out from beneath him and is very upset. In fact, the last thing he said to you was, let me get my little lines here. What did he say? There's a whole lot of things dealing with this dude.
Oh, God.
He's got a big old footprint in this. Here's what he said, because I didn't highlight it. Your presence is offensive to me. Your life forfeit. My treasures are mine alone, not yours to plunder. So why don't we all go ahead and just roll just a friendly initiative roll here, huh?
Friendly,
Let's go ahead and clear the table here.
friendly initiative.
Never.
I don't know how friendly this is.
Friendly initiative.
Only Lancers say stuff like that.
Carl, I also sent you a DM if you want to check it quick.
Okay.
Let me select my character.
It's funny, because I saw it pop up and I immediately ignored it.
Sick.
I would go with the first line.
Okay.
That's what I would call that guy.
Are we playing secret now? What's this? What's happening? The viewers
It's
need to
just
know
for the
too.
it's just for the mood music we
I was
can't
gonna
listen
say,
to.
it's-
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, the name of all the tracks, like the great thing about Sirenscape, some inside baseball for the viewers. Sirenscape's the app that I'm using to play the creepy like moaning sounds you're hearing right now because I know what room we're in. So like if the DM was controlling this, he would just be able to know what all these things are and I wouldn't have to ask, but I see very specific names of characters that I have to like click because it's like they have a sound set for this battle or that battle. So I'm kind of like, without trying to spoil myself, I at least DM Carl every now and then just being like, would you call this person this? So I can click
Would
that
you
right-
call this area 2?
Yeah. Because I want to get the right I got to set the right mood.
Gotta set the mood, son.
All right.
Not
God,
potential
this-
spoilers.
So some more behind inside baseball stuff. We're unveiling the critical hit and critical failure cards. So whenever someone rolls a 20 or a 1, now I flip a card and see what happens.
Nothing good.
Nothing good at all.
Most of the time it's not good. Sometimes it's fun, but it's usually pain.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty excited about those, to be honest. Like I'm very interested to see how wild it gets. Like when I was just briefly looking through some like off the shelf ones that I've seen, there's like limbs that go, like conditions that are really bad, like permanent blindness.
I'm pretty attached to my limbs, I've got to say.
Yeah, these are nice because there's like, oh, these are the cards you should use for levels 1 to 4. Here are the 5 to 8 cards. Here are the 9 to 12, and then here are the life-threatening cards at 13.
Ouch.
Yep.
I'm glad you're not using the 13 deck, right? Out
Actually,
of
I'm
spite.
just curious to see what one of the life-threatening cards looks like. Wow. Okay. Maximum double damage, quadruple damage, maximum damage. Target makes a Constitution saving throw and has a disadvantage for 2d4 plus 2 rounds. Oh shit. Quadruple damage and 3 items are destroyed.
What?
Yep.
Right, we should make sure we've got 3 useless items on us at all times, people.
I think
Yeah.
I have like some tissues.
Quadruple damage, and your AC is reduced by 1d8 for 1d8 rounds.
Yeah, I'm not
not
looking
digging it.
forward to any of that.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot.
I'm trying to see if I can get my initiative from D&D Beyond to shift over.
Yeah, I think you still have to click on your token.
I did, but it's not going.
Okay.
So if you don't mind manually adding in the first 14 that I did.
You mean I was gonna say, you mean not your 18?
No. I will be accurate.
Okay.
And with that being said, music cue. Ciao.
Oh no, it's going to go first.
Can I go first?
Boop, boop, boop. There it is. Sorry, I
Fight
couldn't add you, so let
time.
me sort you in descending order. So this dude is gonna go first, and he's just going to glare at you, Pi, and he's gonna say, "Get away from my chest."
Is that all you're gonna do?
That's all he's gonna do.
Oh, what? Really? Oh, there's like a parlay opportunity here? Interesting. So it's Alicia's turn?
It is Alicia's turn.
Now,
Roll on to drink number 2 here.
this is Keyline
Hey.
speaking. If you want to get ahead of Pi, now would be a time to do or say something to make him not go berserk on this guy.
Well, I'm super far away, but I'm gonna start moving towards it.
Oh yeah, you can barely get into the room.
15,
Yeah.
20, 20.
Oh, so it would stand to reason she didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Can I see Alicia being into the poison, like walking like clumsily or slowly, stuff like that?
No, just the way that the poison works is she just has disadvantage on basically everything she
Oh,
does.
so it's not like conditioning her skin or anything.
For flavor, I was like, ugh.
Okay, flavor poison. That's the first time hearing that. English, okay.
That's my top-notch role playing there.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't know that Alicia would necessarily attack without somebody else attacking first.
So hold on, let's see here. Alicia rounds the corner. Pi, what are you doing right now?
I mean, Pi basically just saw this guy erupt out of a chest. So, I mean, he would definitely be on guard and assume bad things here. Like, Pi wouldn't exactly treat this as a parlay moment. Like, that's a pretty threatening action that the guy's taking. So I guess this is where I struggle, because admittedly Pi would probably not hold back to assault this person, which is going to remove our opportunity to parlay.
All right, let me take a step back here. Did you have your weapon sheathed, or was it still drawn from before?
Pi would have had
your
it.
epic long jump.
He would have had it drawn. Like, he hasn't
Okay.
like sheathed it at any point.
So have you, like, in the kind of surprise round, have you kind of like turned your body? Are you menacing it? Are you still hunched over the chest?
So to get the chest, I had to reach under the bed, so I would have been prone for that. To pull the chest out, I guess the question would be a question of timing. Did he pop up while I was still prone, or pop up when I was up?
I would say that he popped up while you were placing the chest onto the bed.
Okay, so I'd be standing.
So you'd be standing.
Okay, so yeah.
So that is what you see, Alicia. You see Pi with the chest. You see a spooky ghost, and that's it. What would Alicia do? WWAD.
Okay, so Alicia is neutral, so doesn't lean towards necessarily good or evil. She thinks in her self-interest. Do I have an opportunity to have a back and forth with Pi at this moment, or is that off the table?
You could speak.
Hear as well what was said by the creature.
Yeah, Kluran would have been able to hear it.
Would Pi be able to speak back, like answer me if I asked?
I'd give Pi a brief response.
Okay.
Sick.
Pi, what's going on? Is he attacking you?
Not yet, but this guy's telling us that we gotta go.
Okay.
Hold action.
For the record, I would like to have divulged more information, but Pi would not have mentioned like the chest
Yeah.
and how he popped out of
Yeah.
it. And all that.
I think I'm gonna hold my action. I'm gonna attack if he attacks Pi or myself, or well,
Okay.
any of the party really.
What is your attack going to be? Is it going to be your ass blaster?
Yes.
Okay. So ass blaster is on hold for
Although I'm not
hostile
sure
actions.
if he has an ass.
Yeah.
He has a spectral ass. Let me go ahead and show you what this dude looks like.
Yeah.
Roll disadvantage, no
I've
ass.
got like 80 windows opens now. Of course, there's a separate fucking handout for this guy. Oh, he doesn't have one. Interesting.
No token? Or no like expanded art?
There he is. He does. So he's a unique monster of this type.
Oh.
So this is the guy that shows up.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't see an ass.
Yep, no ass.
Yeah, that's
Skeleton
kinda
ass.
No ass
Skeleton
confirmed.
Skelly ass.
Yeah, you could ignore where that says at the top there.
Wraith, yeah.
Wraith? Question mark?
Let's get that out of your journals so you don't see the rolls.
What is it?
Lesson learned.
All right, so Alicia will hold. It is Pi's turn.
Well, the good news is that since Alicia initiated conversation, Pi is slightly disarmed. Like he's not going to just straight up wail. So Pi will turn to the creature, just be like, "We have no business with you here. We just came looking around for other things." That's it.
So eloquent.
That's all he says. To the Wraith.
Okay.
Question mark.
Dot,
Does it respond at all?
Step away.
Is he brandishing a weapon of any kind?
No, he doesn't. I mean, he's a spectral figure. He's a gray ghost. He has no weapons that you can see.
Do I have line of sight of Cluarin and Alicia, I assume?
Yeah, you could see him. You could see them.
All right. Given that Pi has been more hesitant since his last foray into the ghoul corner room that we went through last time, Pi will actually shout as his action for this turn, if you will. Well, actually, no, I guess it's not literally his action, but would just shout like, "Clorin, Aaron, Alicia, I don't know what we're doing with this, but it doesn't look good." And he will what is there's an action. Essentially be in the defensive posture. Isn't this an action? Yes, dodge. So he will initiate a dodge as his action, which is until the start of my next turn, I get disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Ooh,
First
okay.
time I'm remembering using this. Awesome.
Yep. There's dodge, disengage, and hide are actions you can take on your turn.
Yeah, so Pi will do a dodge. He's basically like in a posture, like he's very ready to basically elude whatever's coming at him.
Okay. But you stay there.
He
more
does-
importantly.
He does stay there.
Okay.
He does not
Good
move.
to know. Cluarin.
My turn is fast. I'm done.
Oh,
Oh
Aran
crap!
didn't
No,
go?
it is Iran's turn.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had preemptively clicked on Iran. Iran, it is your turn. Yeah, your turn's over, Iran. Nothing good
Nothing
comes
very
from
Yeah.
you.
Ron
You
says,
play.
"What?" And then it flips to Clark.
Like
He's
even
got like a
faster.
hot dog.
So I have a question. Does my character knows if this creature is a humanoid or is ethereal or whatever?
You technically don't see it from
Okay,
where you're
so
standing.
Okay, so I've heard some couple of noises, right?
You've heard some things.
Mhm.
Pi and Alicia were talking about something.
I did
Okay,
just
so
shout out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get closer to here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's. I'm gonna get 5, 10. So I can see what's going on from here, right?
Yes. You can roll me a knowledge, a religion check.
Okay. You can check.
Let's see what you roll. A 20 will let you know that this is a wraith. It's an undead creature.
Is it a humanoid though?
Not question mark.
It is not humanoid.
God damn it.
You do know that they are decidedly evil.
Oh. So I know they should be paired. Okay, so I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna go slowly. Like that's 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say, oh, friendly ancient spirit, we dare not disturb your sleep or your place, your residence. We just came here unaware of the belongings of this great place, and we stand in awe before you. We mean no harm, of course, so pay us no heed, warnings, or any hostile actions towards you. And I'm gonna try and do a persuasion check to
Okay.
Ooh,
make it
persuade.
lower its guard, probably, like making it more friendly towards me. If that's
All
even
right, go
possible.
ahead and do that.
Persuade it. Oh yeah,
Nada.
persuasive AF.
Not that.
What do you offer me?
Ooh,
So what can I, a lowly servant of this realm, offer this great magister creature of you that you might need? I mean, I can offer you my services to maybe tidy up this place like it has a lot of cobwebs I see up there. Or maybe you set some coin but to your valuables, like you can offer you coin like different colors and shapes and different, I don't know, continents.
You kind of see his eyes. They're like these kind of like flaming, ghastly orbs, kind of like give you a quick once-over. Your pathetic magic is worthless to me. Your coins. What does a shape such as I desire with coins? Give me your power.
your power.
Maybe we can give our help, like we can help you, like do you have anyone that you need to get rid of? Anyone that serves you? A great one wraith? Maybe we can prove some allies to you, like maybe for exchange you give us some sense of direction in this place because we are kinda lost here, to be honest. So we would appreciate some sort of guidance in this place. You should know your way around here. You have been here for so many years, I guess.
I desire tribute.
Tribute. Has anyone got a Katniss Everdeen to throw at this guy?
Oh, that voice
Thinking
hurts.
Tenacious Steve.
So,
Tribute. I mean, we can find tributes. There must be a lot of bad people that you want to get rid. Must be some sort of trade we can make. Maybe you can guide us to the tribute and we can offer it to you.
I don't desire to leave this room. You stumbled here. You give me gifts.
What else?
That is the way this works.
This is the way.
We have some stuff, right?
Then I'm gonna look at Kluar and listen behind me. Throw him stuff, I don't know.
so like, I get the sense that he wants either one of us or he
All of
wants
us.
like a magical item. That's the impression that I'm getting from him.
Well, he's not getting my boots, son. That's for sure.
Yeah, you just see him eyeing up
Probably-
You just see him eyeing up Cloran's Jordans. He's like, "How about those?"
He probably wants a life essence or something, to be honest.
Yeah, that's not going willingly.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
I'll just go ahead and make a note in one of my sheets here.
I don't like that.
Kluarin's kicks are fire. Noted. God. We're in this weird stalemate. I feel like we...
I know. I wish we could just attack.
I know, it's like... kind of almost wish that Pi just, like, attacked him. I was trying to, like... give us a chance to barter.
I mean, the best way to put it is like you get away from him because you are low HP and we start attacking him, so he doesn't attack you immediately.
Yeah, I just kind of slowly pull Kluarin in front of me. I'm just like... push the dwarf into him, just be like, get him!
Aaron.
Let's go with Kluarin's turn.
Oh, God.
Right. So Kluarin is going to have a look at Alicia and be like, Alicia, honey, you feeling alright?
No.
No? Okay, let's sort that out, darling. Don't you worry. You just give me 1 second. Hold on a minute.
Does she be over dramatic? Like you just see Alicia be like, I'm under the weather. Like,
He's a charlatan, of course it's gonna question it.
So I'm going
Green
to...
is such a bad color on me.
So I'm using lesser restoration. So I put my hands on Alicia and I'm like, just close your eyes,
Your
darling.
hands
Just
where on Alicia?
on your
ooh.
shoulders, darling.
I wanna look, can I take a peek if something interesting happens? While
I mean, if you would
starting
like, I don't
Charlatan?
think it's going to be that interesting. So I'll be like, here, Alicia, you just shut your eyes, sweetheart. You'll be fine. You just calm down. You're gonna be all right, darling. It's fine. And see this fucker in there? No, we're not giving him nothing. He's evil. No, nah. He's wanting life. No, I'm a life cleric. He can get to fuck.
That's right. I'm feeling red and beautiful again.
Yes, I'm so glad. I'm so glad, darling. There you go, sweetheart. See, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. There you go.
I
Thanks,
think she has to roll a spell DC.
Well, yeah. Does she?
Does she though?
It's
no,
a joke.
No, I was
It's
going
a
to say, wait a
joke.
minute. No,
Healing or restoration.
Yeah.
especially because it's just fixing the thing that was wrong.
She passed. She's still poisoned.
Hey!
Sorry.
Yeah. Roll to resist the heal.
So that's pretty much Kluarin's turn because that's the spell used up. So, yeah.
Okay. It is going to be the creature's turn,
Oh,
and
God.
he is going to kind of fade into a mist, quickly pass through Pi as he feels this bone-chilling presence basically explode out of his chest. And it's going to begin hovering over its own chest. And he's just going to say, "Back away."
Oh, there's got to be something so good in there.
I know, right?
I wonder if that's what is keeping it alive or something. Because, like, it seems very protective of this chest.
Must be some small relic inside
What if we destroyed the
mother.
chest?
The greedy part of me is like, I can't leave this room without whatever's in that chest.
I mean, yeah, my greedy part is sensing a lot of treasure inside there, but is it worth the risk though?
I mean, in just like from a non-metagame perspective, our characters don't know we're in grave danger right now. Aside from the fact that this guy is.
I mean, they can feel like he is something. But
Kluarin's also noticing how
What was that?
banged up Pi is, and is just like, is this a good plan? Poor Pi.
you can always feel it come back. You don't have to fight it now. Or maybe you can advance his direction and I can sneakily pull it off out of his eyes and then run away.
God.
Never gonna work, but we can try.
Is that the Wraith's action?
Yeah, we'll say that's the Wraith's action for now.
But you can
Alicia.
take the little curse thing off Alicia.
It's your turn. Oh, thank you. It's
Do
funny.
some-
I don't even have roll 20 up. I've got everything else up.
That's how I feel.
Do some charlatan action to deceive him.
What?
Deceive him, Alicia, deceive him. This is what Aran wants. So it's like talking in character, to be honest.
So it's Alicia's turn?
It is Alicia's turn. So
Alicia
what,
looks
what
deep
will
in thought.
Alicia do?
God.
It's a hard
No.
situation.
Are you kidding
like,
me? These things are
I
gonna
don't want
fucking die
Pie.
on me
I don't
now.
want Pie to get hurt.
He's not gonna
I
get
really want to
hurt.
see what's in that chest.
Deceive him and let him.
I don't know how. I don't know what to deceive him about though. Like I don't know.
Tell
What
him there is a tribute. There is a great tribute, like right after this door, and it's waiting for him or something. I don't know.
I'll attempt to talk to him.
Nah.
I'll say, what kind of tribute do you seek?
Okay. Oh, it's so weird. I can hear my own voice in these things now.
Yep.
It's my Bluetooth headphones died, so now I'm using the audio in
Yep.
on my
That's a feature.
microphone.
No.
Yep. Or the audio out on it, rather. There we go. He is going to say magic, knowledge, death.
All
We
of
can
those.
sort that last one out.
Does that require one of us to die, or can we point you in the direction of another worthy tribute?
He is just going to point wordlessly to the north.
Uh-oh.
So,
To the north?
yep,
We haven't
No.
this
yet-
way.
Outside the room? Like, do we get the sense he's gesturing to something in the room or out the room?
It's probably outside the room because where he pointed is a solid wall.
I'm gonna move slightly away from his gesture so he doesn't point at me.
Okay, so
Super.
I'm then going to use my movement to go north. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do I see anything over here?
You see a staircase leading up. It's probably about a 10-foot staircase leading up onto another level. From the angle that you are, you see that there is probably like a wall further in that elevated level, because there's definitely something reaching up to the ceiling, but you can't really identify what it is.
Okay. And I'll say, guys, I think he's looking for something that's over here. It might be safer for us to try to recover it than to fight him.
Okay.
That's the best, babe.
So, our plan is to go north and try and clear out the rest of this and see whatever.
Well, it's up to y'all. That's what Alicia's gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just gonna be 5 minutes break and we're gonna be back, right? With the race? Okay. So Pi, come close to me. Don't shoot the guy. Come here.
Pi. What does Pi do? It's his turn now.
So, again,
He's gonna
since
give up that treasure chest.
Pi is very much a team player at the moment. He hasn't gotten irrational yet since that ghoul encounter. So he's just gonna sneer at this wraith guy and just be like, "Don't go anywhere." He turns around and walks
Flips
out.
you off.
He just he goes to Alicia. Let me get a ruler so I can see how far I can move. I can go like there. Yeah, I can basically get to her. So Pi is just gonna leave the room and get up
You're not
there.
even gonna put my chest back,
Does he actually say that?
Dick.
No.
I mean, if you leave with the chest, there's a possibility he might attack you.
Well, I mean, I'd assume he would.
Don't lift
No,
it.
he doesn't say that.
But it's funny.
You just hear him muttering, "Fucking adventurers."
Yeah. So that is Pi's action. He just
Probably the most exciting thing that's happened to him. His door's been sealed for a while.
I know he's been in there for ages.
what an
Must be
asshole.
You'd think he would like a bit of company. I mean, he's been quarantined for God knows how long.
First thing
Yeah.
that he says when he meets another person is, "Give me shit or I'm gonna hurt you." God
Yeah.
damn.
No wonder people locked him in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Why are you guys so mean? He
Yeah.
was lonely. He hasn't told.
So it is
If he was
now
lonely, he'd be
Aron's
like, "Oh,
turn.
hey guys, let's hang out."
Well, to be fair, he probably died a terrible death
Probably.
That's my problem
from an
now.
invading
Not on
army
me.
and is super bitter about that. And then he had no one to talk to for 300 years.
Aye, and then he was pure rude. It's just no on, man. Nah.
Maybe he
What-
just doesn't,
what-
maybe he just forgot how to talk to people.
That's going to be us.
You guys leave. He's like, oh, I should have done that better.
Emo Wraith.
Stupid.
Yeah, stupid Wraith.
Oh, great race. The direction you pointed, is it a person that you seek for us to find for you? Or is it something different, like a valuable object? Tell us so we can help you appropriately.
He does not answer you. His eyes just kind of flick back toward the north and then back to you.
I get the point that you need to be alone to your own belongings.
It's alone time.
It's gonna be okay. We're not gonna take more of your time. So I'm gonna slowly back away 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 here. And I'm gonna leave his vision. And I'm gonna raise my thumb and go to Alicia.
So, something you do, Iran, roll me a perception check, if you would please.
Oh no. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, an 18.
Bring it.
So you kind of glance to the north, and while you're looking over there, you do notice on this far eastern wall, there is a shelf filled with books. And you notice a fantastic platinum filigree on one of them.
Ooh.
What is filigree? Sorry, English. Me.
Like a book binding.
Okay.
So it's got like platinum bands on the book. It is exceptionally glittery.
So is it maybe magic? Can I do an arcana check from this? Or do I have to get closer to it?
You can go ahead and roll me an arcana check from here.
Nice.
12.
Considering nothing's been in this room for literally hundreds of years, these tomes are definitely magically preserved somehow. Though the books themselves may not be magical.
So you wouldn't mind if I go through your thingy self and take a look at this beautiful binding book? It looks like so nice. And you have it there like for ages, so you're not gonna bother, right? And I'm gonna slowly move towards the shelf in the north. So is it inside the room or is it out? It's inside the room, right?
It's inside the room. It's let me go ahead and draw a line so we can identify what it is. So it's going to be this little red box. We'll say this is the bookshelf. Boop.
Okay.
I did draw that. I did draw that in the right layer. Good job, Nate.
Crushing it.
15, 20. So I guess I can use my action to take the book in my hands. Slowly and
take the book?
carefully.
Oh
Yep.
no.
I'm just gonna hear Iran
Reply to
screaming
my
in the other room.
feelings, did he?
The room caves in.
I'm so curious though. It's a
Does
magic book.
Iran take the book? Yes or no?
He so would.
He does. So would. She's interested. She wants to see, and the rate didn't say anything bad to him. So-
Okay. Go ahead and give yourself some good old-fashioned what's it called?
Inspiration.
Inspiration. Thank you. Give yourself some of this.
Give yourself some brains.
Yeah. Give yourself some inspiration.
Okay, I did.
Okay.
And now take 10d10.
Cluaden, it's your turn.
So Cluaden doesn't really. So she wants to follow the other guys, but also Iran's still in the room, so she's not going to go too far. So she's just going to wait where she is. And
Okay, guys, I'll get you.
I don't trust this Wraith thing being alone with Iran though. So
He's a good
Cluaden's
guy.
just
We're
going to stay
best
there
friends.
and wait for Iran to come out. She's going to hold an action of her crossbow to shoot the thing in case it attacks Iran. And that's
Okay.
it. She's going to stay where she is.
Iran, do you open up that book, by the way?
Yes, of course I do.
Okay.
I couldn't hold a majestic piece of parchment like that and not open it.
So when you open it up, there's basically this map. Not this map, but like this folded sheet of paper falls out of it.
What does it include? What does it say?
Well, you can find out on your turn next time.
Okay.
God.
So, Kluarin, that was what specifically did you do on your turn? I'm sorry. Were you holding
I'm
an
just-
action?
Holding the action, I've got a crossbow, so if the wraith attacks Aran, I'll be shooting the wraith.
Okay.
And I would be like, I'd say to Pi, like, Aran's still in there. He hasn't come out.
It's just a book, guys. It's gonna be fine. Go on, I'll cuts to you.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Aran.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm just reading a book. I'm just being a nerd.
We
Being
thought
a nerd is D&D.
we
Gonna
thought
be the
that
death
pie
of
was
us.
going to be our downfall, but it'll be
Yeah.
Iran's glitter eyes. Oh, what?
You
Oh,
will notice that the wraith will appear in front of you. It's kind of grayish presence now, essentially flaming. It's going to give you a good old attack
Yeah,
as
damn
it
it.
shrieks, "Drop my book!"
oh shh.
Do we hear the shriek?
You guys can roll. Oh my god!
What?
Oh my God.
Did what?
What's your AC, Aran?
No.
I have inspiration 14.
Okay. Make me a very important Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
I have inspiration, so it's okay, guys.
You're gonna use your inspiration on your.
No!
Yes, I will.
Oh.
Yes, I will. I will. So can I
Okay.
use my inspiration to reroll this?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
No,
Kinda
it's not
better.
good. No, it's not good.
Aran fails.
Fails what? What did he fail?
This wraith, this dead wizard, is going to reach out its spectral claw into Aran's chest and just draw forth basically a chunk of meat and blood and just gorge on it. Aran, you will take 18 points of damage
Jesus.
and
I knew it
lower
didn't
your
trust that.
max HP by 18.
80? That's
What?
insane.
What the
That's insane. That's temporary though, guys. Don't be
Is that
scared.
an effective
It's gonna-
36 damage?
No, it's 18. It's 18 points of damage, but
But he
you
can't recover
basically
that.
You lost it,
Yeah.
yeah.
you
Okay.
lost 18
Until-
health.
Until I get the long rest, I can't get that back.
So
So I can't
your
get healed
your
up.
HP is capped at 25 at this point in time.
Question.
Do we hear this?
Yeah, I was like, did Aran scream?
Yeah, or fainted? I don't know.
I would have
Right.
probably screamed as well because I can see this shit.
Go ahead and fire your crossbow as your held action goes off.
What the fuck?
It's just terrible today.
As it sails through the spectral form.
I
You
literally
would have
thought.
heard Kluarin shooting though.
Yeah.
And I would have screamed because I can see that.
Alicia, it's loud enough that roll me a perception check. You know what? If you roll a 1, you don't hear it. Let's just go with that.
You see Alicia just casually wander off into the cave. Like,
Perception.
yep. All right.
Oh, you totally hear it. You
I don't have
totally hear
disadvantage
it.
anymore. Okay, so
Yeah.
of course Alicia's gonna run back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm gonna yell, "Get your stupid ghosty hands off of him!" And I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh, it's my greediness. It's not his fault. Ugh.
Oh, it's definitely your fault for sure. But he's still gonna get an ass whooping.
Okay.
All right.
That's
hope.
fair.
That just pulled me
hope.
back to the future where he's like, "Hey, you, get your damn hands off."
Oh,
least
why
it
do I
wasn't
suck
a-
at rolling.
At least it wasn't a 5.
The
It's even
Acid
worse.
Blaster will miss.
Oh my god.
And a question for you, Alicia. Your Eldritch Blast, what damage type is that?
Force.
Force. Noted. Okay. Pi. Roll me a perception check. If you roll a 1, you don't hear it.
Question: do I
Yes.
still hold the book in my hand
You still have the book, yeah.
and the folded piece as well?
The folded piece is on the floor.
Okay, so others can see it as well. Okay.
6?
Yep, you hear the scream.
Sick. Thought you were gonna be like, nope. I was like, where the hell did Alicia go?
I'll be honest, I was banking you on rolling a 1.
I kind of assumed I might. The 7 looks too close to a 1 that I kind of shuddered a little. Okay, so
My
here...
D20s are so old that all of the 7s look like 1s. So it's like, I don't know what it is.
All right, so Pi can actually get all the way there. Pi's going immediately. So as Pi comes rushing around the corner and through the molten doors that we've pried open, he sees Aran essentially like clutching his chest. He goes, I fucking knew it! And he takes Talon and just, you see him like
Did
really...
you run through the walls?
What's that?
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
What?
Did you run through the walls?
No. I was here, and then I had enough movement to... Right? 5, 10... Oh, no, I don't. 5,
You
10...
have
It was like, Pi bursts, Pi...
25, 30.
Annihilate
Bolts
the
through the
walls.
walls.
Oh, god damn it, you're right. I did a straight line movement. God damn. All right, so Pi rushes in with Talon, and he's like, I'm gonna wait till next turn to get you.
You can double move
I can double
don't
and
move.
Yeah,
get right
actually.
into melee instead of being there.
He
Just an option.
He would actually. Hold on, actually. So Pi is actually going to stare at this undead creature, keyword undead, and just glare. Wait, can I can do this, right? I can do this. Double checking that I can actually do what I'm about to say I'm about to do. I've never cast these spells before.
What are spells, really?
Yeah. I'm just making sure that this one doesn't say minimum 0. I think I can cast this.
What's that?
One of my channel divinities. This would be my Abjure enemy.
What does that do?
Abjure enemy would be Odious. Huge thing. But essentially,
shit.
I choose a creature within 60 feet of me that I can see, and they must make a wisdom saving throw unless it is immune to being frightened, which maybe this is. Fiends and undead have disadvantage on this saving throw. If they fail, they're frightened for 1 minute, or until they take damage. So, and in a success, this creature's speed is halved for a minute.
Don't make creatures like this be feared, though. Are they immune to that effects?
The important thing is, are you within 10 feet? You are not, so the cool thing, a vow of enmity, does not go into effect. So I will instead roll its wisdom saving throw, which is pretty good.
He's a wise old dude.
What's the
So-
DC?
The DC of this is going to be a real sick 9.
9.
9.
9.
Have I mentioned that Pi is not a wise or smart person?
He passes.
I thought
Is
for
there
sure that
a,
was going to work.
On a successful save, the creature's speed is halved for 1 minute or until the creature takes damage. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that.
Yeah, this guy who won't leave this room can't move very fast. Crushing it, Pi.
Give him a snail. He's slow.
Very Pi thing to do.
Yeah,
To be
I mean,
honest.
like, this is Pi attempting to do something holy against an undead person, so, like, his heart's in the right place.
I will say, this dude is pretty quick, and he can pass through objects. So
But now half as fast.
no, he is half as fast.
Pi saved us all. And
Iran.
with that, it is Pi's turn over.
I turn over. Iran, you literally had the life ripped from your body. What will you do now?
He's chewing on his own
He's having a
flesh.
snack.
It's sick.
Yeah, I'm chewing at my own flesh, maybe, probably, because I can feel it in my bones. So I'm terrified of the things that's happening. I'm gonna look at the piece of cloth paper that is fell into the ground, and I'm gonna tell to my friends, someone pick this up and don't give it back, no matter what. And I'm gonna try and do a disengage action. So disengage means I can get away from this place without provoking an attack of opportunity.
That is correct.
So I'm gonna try and do a disengage action for my turn. So do I have to roll for it like an athletics
Nope,
check?
it's
Don't
you
remember.
just disengage.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Stand here.
So I'm just gonna
Does
mark.
the book have like any difference now? That you got like something different, or it's the same?
It's still the same. It still has like that very expensive. It still has like that platinum like edging and covering on it, so it's still a valuable book. I've marked the little P spot where Aran peed himself when he got attacked, but that is where the folded piece of paper went.
So could I like just kick it the way I ran backwards, like? Well, when I disengage, or is that not possible? When you disengage, you just disengage, you do nothing else. I mean, it's up to interpretation, but like I would imagine, like as Aran was trying to get away as fast as possible, furiously,
Okay.
kicking the stuff so it brings it closer to his friend.
Roll me a dexterity check. We'll see. We'll let the dice tell us.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Dexterity save or dexterity?
Dexterity check.
Oh, yeah, damn.
So you're saying we're checking to see if you have the ability to skillfully kick it, which
What's
you do
happening
not.
today? What's happening today? Oh my god. Okay.
What's kind of frustrating is if Pi just attacked it, we would at least have been in this exact same position with at least an attack on him.
Wouldn't have known about the book though.
Wouldn't have known about the book. Hopefully that book
Fluarin.
is sick.
Spooky ghost. What do you do?
Well, Claren's not best pleased because she just didn't trust that fucking wraith. So off we go back into
That's
the room.
racist.
Yes, it is. And I will own that.
Were you waiting to say that?
He had that banked for so long.
Oh
did.
man. You guys had no idea. I worked on that all week.
Claren's going to come into the room. She's not going to get near the horrible wraith because she's racist. And
Crazy.
I'm kind of tempted to do aid to give everybody a bit more like health and stuff.
I think we still have it from last time, don't we?
Do we?
The plus
Yeah.
5. The
Yeah.
plus
Have-
5.
Because it
that's
lasts for
fine.
8 hours, right?
Yep.
That's
you guys
right, I
have the
forgot, thank you.
5 temp HP.
Well,
So I don't know what to do because I don't want to get close to it because I don't want it to eat me. No.
Nope. I don't want to do that. Let's check. Just ignore this. That's all.
just ignore this.
just ignore me casually
Bye.
pulling out a protractor measuring exact distances.
I'm gonna try Sacred Flame Fire. I don't know. It's worth a go.
A DC 13 dexterity save. A surprisingly agile ghost. In it, Sacred Flame is a save or suck spell, and unfortunately, this will suck for you. He
Yeah,
saves.
that's fine. I was just like, I don't want to blow any spell slots on it right now in case somebody else gets, eaten. Yeah.
God.
Okay. Interesting perspective on this, but okay. Will that conclude your turn, Cluaden? All right.
Yeah.
It is going to be his turn, and even at half speed, his 60 fly speed will be
Look how
just
excited
enough to
Carl
get to
is.
Aran.
Oh my god.
No, get away from him!
Doop, 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 doop.
God.
God damn it, so many dice.
He doesn't provoke an AOO from me, does he?
That is a great question. I can move through an object or another creature, but I can't stop there.
In theory, it should provoke an attack of opportunity. The way you described it, at least in the text.
Let's
in
see.
theory.
I would pass through a threatened square, so yeah, go ahead and roll.
Sick.
Come on, Pi.
Pi
Come
sees
on.
this dude floating past him, and he goes, "Oh no, you don't!" And he just goes.
I think you have inspiration from the previous campaign of that. Maybe not.
I don't have
Don't
it
need.
marked at least.
don't need.
16 to hit.
You will strike it.
Okay. And for the first time ever, you will see Pi have this look in his eye. He cast his previous holy spell, and he's attempting to do yet another So you see him as the sword is lashing out. He kind of gives an extra roar, and he goes, "Ah! Ah!" And then the freaking sword like erupts in holy light, and he uses divine smite in addition to this attack.
All right, so you roll the 2d8 for Divine Smite, plus 1 additional d8 for it being an undead creature.
It's a lot of stuff.
Radiant damage as well.
It's a lot of stuff. So divine smite will be 11 radiant damage, and the undead bonus part is
Rolled an 8.
8.
Yes!
Okay.
Shit.
So
What, is this right? He rolled an 8 and an 8 twice.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
All right, so,
So-
let me go ahead.
The
and do
Hobbit's
that.
smiling on him.
that's 8 slashing and 19 radiant.
Okay.
Did you mess up with a macro and make it roll twice 8 for you? This is not happening. This is the first time I'm seeing this.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it too.
So your strike will kind of cleave some of its essence off of its body, and it kind of like
Wow.
fades away.
How'd you like it, you bastard?
Okay. That doesn't sound bad.
Iran, what's your AC again?
94.
14. Yeah, 94. 14. 94 plus 14.
Could you go ahead and roll me another Constitution save, please?
Can I?
Darling.
He rolled 2 8s. What can I do?
Oh yeah.
3 green dice. in a-
Saves the
in a
shit out
row.
of that constitution.
You will feel its claws dig into your body, dealing you 19 points of damage, but it will not come away with your flesh.
God damn.
So it doesn't take it off of the max HP, it's just... I'm glad I didn't use a spell slot.
I hope this book is pretty effing important.
Alicia, your boy Iran is getting messed up. What do?
Alicia's pretty pissed off. I know that Iran wants us to go for the paper, but there's no way that she would do that when
Till
she
it's
sees
dead.
Iran in danger. Although, she would know that she's probably the best person to look at it.
Your boy's getting his chest literally ripped out of it.
I know, like, I feel like she'd be blinded with rage. I don't think she would be rational.
Iran is on death's door.
Yeah, I don't think she would be rational.
Like,
I'm
another
sorry,
hit like that
Panos.
will
I know you want me
actually
to
kill
go
him.
for it, but I don't think Alicia would. I think she'd be pretty pissed off and scared. So,
Ooh, and that was an average roll too.
okay.
What
come on,
was an average
please.
roll?
Please hit. No, I'm gonna save my spells. I'm gonna do the ass blaster.
Oh God. What is with this ass blaster?
I'm cursed.
I don't know what's
You will
happening.
miss. Will you
It's
move?
like she has all this rage and like nothing's happening. Yeah,
it's
I'm
just
gonna
this
move.
blind rage. She's just winging her dagger,
Yeah.
like recklessly at this point.
I can't move onto Iran's space to cover him, can I?
You cannot.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can move adjacent to him, and you can use your action to boost his AC by like 1.
Well, I already used my action to shoot him.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to stand right next to him because I know Kluarin's right there. I don't want to stand next to him either because then I have disadvantage on my rolls. I'm gonna move over to the paper.
Do the paper.
Does he react at all when she touches the paper or something?
Well, I used my action already, so I don't think I can touch
Yeah.
the paper, but I'm at the paper.
Okay. She is paper primed. Pi, it is your turn.
Pi just continues the assault. Like, he just rushes immediately after this guy after he took the swipe. And he goes, "Get your damn hands off him," we said. And again, lashes out with Talon just recklessly. Like, he's very much enraged at this point. Oh, fuck!
From not 20 to not 1. That's
Wait.
5 for you.
Wait, Panos didn't get to do a... Oh, it wasn't an attack. Never
It
mind.
wasn't an attack.
Hey, Carl,
Guess where we get to go.
would you like to introduce to the audience what new feature we added this week?
Oh
Keyline's
man,
fault.
it
This is your fault.
It's the
It's
critical
Keyline's
fail
fault.
deck.
It's the critical fail day.
So is this a
Slashing.
melee weapon attack?
Melee weapon slashing attack.
Go ahead and
Please
roll
don't
me a
hit me.
D4 if you
Please
would.
don't hit me, please, for the love of God, don't hit me.
A D4. Okay.
1d4.
How's a 3 feel?
Terrible.
So in your, like, you're kind of riding the high of your last hit. You're like, I finally did it. I finally channeled Bahamut's wrath and I smote my foe. And you go to do it again and you kind of like ning your neck with the sword.
My neck.
Yep. You cannot speak for 3 rounds.
Oh, I can't speak.
What?
You cannot speak for 3
This
rounds.
fight is the best fight we ever had so far.
Darn it.
So epic.
Breathtaking
not.
is the crit or the fumble.
The episode title, Breathtaking.
Breathtaking.
Literally breathtaking.
Oh my god.
If you were yeah, there's some fun ones. There's also split a seam, cramp, and don't know my own strength on this one.
Don't know my
You
own
lose all your
strength. Sounds
strength?
fun.
You lose all your strength? And you get strength 0 or something?
Oh shit.
We just need to give Carl a minute.
That
too.
would have been a hilarious one for Alicia. So I won't say what that is.
I was gonna say you gotta save these.
Yeah,
So
it's a good one. That one has Alicia's name written all over it though. Iran, you're dying. You're dying. What do you do?
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration on Pi, I guess. My green friend, I like you so much. Please get me out of this predicament. Okay, and then Pi has a Bardic Inspiration. And guess what I'm gonna do? It's hide and seek game again. Disengage with the other side of the room.
God.
I can use disengage again, right?
Yeah, you
Or
can use
does it have-
disengage.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Get out of the room.
25.
He won't leave
30.
the room.
Wait, can I like take the piece of paper, or is it my action just to do the disengage?
Your action is to disengage.
Okay, I'm gonna stand behind, close to Alicia, and I'm
No,
gonna.
no, no, no. Get
Stand
out of the
behind
room.
Alicia.
Get out of the room.
I'm gonna nudge her. I always like looking you from behind.
This is not the time, Ron.
It's okay. It's okay. He needs this. It's very important to him. So don't worry.
He needs.
Oh my
God.
god.
all
if I
gonna
go
die, aren't
outside if I go outside of the room, he might follow me, and then you
No,
have
he
to
won't
run.
leave the room. He said he didn't want to. Well, maybe he would anyways. I don't know.
Makes no sense. Better to like be close to each other. Don't get like too stretched out, and we don't know if we're gonna trigger something else. Something else might come.
I'm
outside
glad
of
you're
the room.
here, but I'm like not glad that you're almost dead.
Okay. I'm gonna kiss her forehead slightly to make her feel the bill.
Thank you, but I'm not
Okay.
chill.
Okay, so that's my turn. I use my bonus action. I use my action, and
And use your movement. All right, Cluaden. Spooky Ghost has messed up Iran in a
Yeah.
bad way.
So Cluaden has
there's
a
no
feeling
good way to mess up someone.
that this spooky ass ghost is gonna just keep gunning for Iran, so she's gonna go over to him and use
That's
healing word at level 1. So
7.
some health back,
Okay. Okay.
and oh no, wrong thing. Didn't mean like that.
Burn the fire. Burn the paper.
I'm gonna get Bill. We're summoning Bill Warhammer.
All right.
Come on, Bill. Bill joins the fray.
Bill
My
Warhammer.
own bookkeeping. What damage does Bill do?
Let me see. Hold on, I need you. I'll just put it back in the chat again, because that's the easiest way. Let's see.
And where would you like Bill? So you can move Bill.
Yeah, I'll have Bill right next to the spooky. I'd like to put it right through his fucking face, is what I'd like to do, but you know, we'll put it next to him.
Okay.
So when I cast, make a melee weapon, blah blah blah. So it's the same as like trying to hit. So I think I missed with the hit when I clicked it.
Yeah,
but,
it did
he's-
miss the
yeah.
hit. But
So
what
that's
kind of
fine.
damage does it do?
our damage. Well, it's a hammer, so because it says it can take whatever form I want it.
Oh,
to.
okay. Force damage. Force damage equal
Force
to 1
damage.
die 8 plus your spell ability modifier.
Okay. So Bill's in the fray now, so there's like 4.5 of us.
All right.
Oh,
God.
It is going to be the monster's turn. And he is going to whirl upon Pi
No.
and unleash its undead fury upon you.
Hopefully.
That's a whole lot of dice. What's your AC?
cutting words.
16.
Cutting words.
16.
Cutting words.
Cutting words.
Um.
Also, don't forget you have inspiration.
Yeah. I actually Googled Bardic Inspiration just to make sure I knew.
Oh, many guys do have to use Bardic Inspiration.
So you use that, and it does not affect it.
What?
Oh.
Can't be charmed, I guess.
Bingo.
Oh my god, she's immune to summon.
Bottle
All
cap.
right.
She's not a humanoid. God damn
Pi,
it.
take 15 points. Make a very important Constitution saving
Oh,
throw, Pi.
good God.
With your inspiration, use your inspiration.
So I get to decide my inspiration after I see the dice roll, fortunately. So I can, like, decide if I want to.
Yeah, before I announce the result of the roll.
So that's a 9.
9.
I am... So Iran failed it with a 12.
You need a 15. You need to roll a 6 on the DC. too.
Yeah, I don't know
I
if...
think you need a 15.
I guess the question
Hold on.
is like, am I just throwing it away? Because it's like... I don't think I can get over the DC even if I roll
Yeah.
a D6. Like, even if I get a 6. Like, I think I'd have to roll a 6.
What's your con mod?
+2. I rolled a 7.
What saves are paladins proficient in? Wisdom and what?
It's pie.
Well,
It's
supposed to be
pie,
charisma.
Carl.
It's supposed to be charisma.
Okay.
I have a +2 to my con, per my ability scores. So yeah.
Will you use that inspiration?
Uh,
Add a d6 to that roll.
I'm not going to, actually. I feel like this is your best defense is a good offense scenario, and I think Pi is best going to be used here dealing damage. So I'm going to save that for an attack roll, I think.
Okay. Pi will take 15 points of necrotic damage, and your HP will be reduced by 15. So your new max
sounds
should be
horrible.
39, and your current HP should be 10.
Great.
So I'm just gonna mark it on here.
You said 39?
Yep.
D&D Beyond is so sick.
Promotions, drink
I'm gonna
promotion,
put that
D&D
over
Beyond
there.
sponsor, kill time. Thank you.
Oop, you don't have 410 health. You have 10 health.
410 health. Oh, thank you, Carl.
All right, Alicia. Things are bad. Things are real bad. What do you do?
I'm feeling a little more at ease with
Even Iran's
Iran.
left.
I'm feeling a little more at ease with Iran next to me and having gotten a little bit of healing. I'm gonna look at the paper.
Oh my god.
Okay. You open it up and you look at it, and it is a map.
Okay.
You're unsure of what the map represents, but it appears to be the layout of a building.
Do I recognize any of the building as being the building we're in?
Give me an intelligence roll. An intelligence check.
That's one of my good ones.
Please?
Wisdom's like my best, and I always fail it.
Okay. 15?
No. Just from what you've explored, these two layouts are nothing alike. So it's not this place.
Okay. So it's a map. It's important to this wraith.
Or the book's important, and the map just happened to be in there.
We need the map though. It's a good thing to have the map.
Yeah. He did go after Iran even though the paper was on the ground.
Yeah, I would say
So-
it's the book.
He did go after me even after I disengaged and went all the way across.
I mean, Pi just hit him for like 20 something.
Man, you
And
guys
then
are
she
just
got
racking
targeted.
up my bonus XP today.
Is was that my action looking at the map?
It was.
Oh lordy.
So I'm gonna continue standing right here, kind of blocking around a little bit.
Pi, it's all on your shoulders.
Oh my god.
And time again, you just fail.
Yeah.
Will
Thanks, Carl.
Bahamut
Thanks, Carl.
come and help you out, or will Bahamut just watch and let you die?
So Pi attempts. You see him like try and do his usual guttural screams as he runs in, and he's just like. Then just takes Talon and just wildly lashes out yet again at this dude.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
Does your Divine Smite have verbal components to it?
I was thinking about that.
Oh my god.
Please
You
don't.
must- It shouldn't.
Your Channel Divinity, does it require
No.
verbal
Oh my
components
God.
to use?
Divine
insane.
Smite. It does
Speak
not.
a prayer.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
It does.
It doesn't have a V on it.
You can cast verbal. You can
As
cast
an
verbal.
action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer.
No, for Divine Smite doesn't say
Oh
that.
no, that doesn't. That's me. I'm looking at.
Okay.
Yeah, Divine Smite is like a. It's not a spell. It's.
Oh, I'm looking at the divinity thing.
Like,
It's a class ability. It's a
it-
class ability.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not a
it
spell.
uses a spell slot, but it
Yeah.
not a spell. If that
Oh,
makes any
yeah.
sense. So fortunately, he can still Divine Smite.
It's
What-
inner
Okay.
rage.
I just want to take a quick look at this.
You're like, let me make sure
Let me
that's
just make sure.
real.
Yep. Okay, that's correct. That is the correct interpretation of that.
Bottle
so go
cap.
ahead.
Let's go.
You rolled. What did you roll?
I got a 25 to hit, which I am going
Okay.
to keep and not use the inspiration on, since that was legit.
Okay.
And-
Roll your 3d8 damage.
I was gonna say, yeah. So it's 12 rego. 12 rego damage, and then we are going to click a little 2d8 action.
We're going to go on to Smite Town. 6 damage from that.
Oh yeah. All right, so a total of 12 slashing and 14 radiant damage.
You continue to just hack off pieces of this creature, but it is still incorporeal.
Incorporeal?
Incorporeal?
Incorporeal.
Yeah, it's still there. I was trying to do something clever with the words, but you sound drunk whenever you say incorporeal. So there you are.
So can us like determine if like the radiant damage like is affecting him more or not at all, or is he not getting hit at all? Like, can we, from watching the fight, can we determine if he's getting hit at all, or if he's just like his sword is just passing through him?
From what you can see, the sword itself isn't doing that much damage, but the divine fire, like
The radiance.
over the sword, is what is doing the damage.
He's weak to radiant damage.
Good time for Bahamut to show up.
Mm-hmm.
I literally learned about Divine Smite like an hour before the stream.
It's funny. You used it exactly once in like the second episode, and then you never touched it again.
I think you're
'Cause you
right,
rolled,
actually.
like 2 ones.
Like, well, that spell sucks. Moving on.
Yep.
I think I remember I was browsing D&D memes subreddit, and I saw a meme about paladins constantly divine smiting, and I was like, I forgot about it until just now, and I was like, wait a minute, isn't this a thing? So yeah, with that, Pi attacks, and I'm out of spell slots, so I am not going to do anything else cool. I will stand there.
Okay. Aram, what do you do?
First of all, I'm gonna hum. I'm not even gonna sing anymore because I'm like so exhausted and almost out of life. A bardic inspiration to Cluaren. Oh my healer, touch me good. You helped me through each time to survive. Thank you very much. So take this one from me. And I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration as a bonus. And use healing word, but like default doesn't really cast modifier. So I was thinking like, how much can I read through the book if I decide like to grab it and like start scrolling through the page to see if I find anything relevant to raids, or if I find anything relevant to how to operate ghosts, how to exercise ghosts or something like that? How long? Is it a turn? Is it 2 turns?
You can flip through it. You could do an investigation check while you're doing it.
Yeah. I'm gonna investigate and check to see if I find something useful for us. Oh, please roll good.
Ah,
Oh my god, what's happening today?
it was like 18-2.
What's happening?
Yeah,
today?
you're flipping through it. I mean, it looks like it's a history of something. Like you just see like you flip through it. It's like, oh, here's a city name, blah 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 blah. Here's like an old town description, blah 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 blah. There's nothing really interesting about the book.
I don't get why she's so fixated on this. There's nothing here. Maybe she's gonna roll down or something. It looks like a piece of crap. I don't know. I even want to throw it away now. But I think this thing is like, who wants this book for some reason? I don't know. Maybe we should try and make a run of it if we can get out of the room. Maybe that's our only chance to survive this. I guess with those words, I'm gonna finish my turn.
Okay. Cluarin, it's your turn. If you don't bring this thing down this turn, Pi will go down.
Will?
No pressure.
Oh.
What is
You
this?
have Bill,
Will
though.
go down.
Bill is like a bonus action to attack.
Yeah, so can you do bonus actions before your main action?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do bonus.
Yeah, it
you-
doesn't matter what
the
order.
bonus action only comes into effect if something fulfills it.
Okay.
So bonus actions only show up when you fulfill the requirement for it.
So you
So
have inspiration, don't forget.
yeah,
please.
using Bill Warhammer would fulfill the requirement of the bonus action, but you only get one a turn.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I just wasn't sure if there was like an order in which you had to do it.
Nope, you can do whatever order you want.
So I am going to use our good old Bill because he's
Alright.
the best. So do I just click him again?
Yeah, you can click on Bill.
Click on Bill. Oh, for Foxy's glacier mints. Anyway,
How
Does-
many? What have we rolled today?
Does
That's a magic fail, is what that is.
that's terrible.
is it like a?
We're gonna TPK from bad rolls.
I know.
Is this like? How does this work? Is this considered a melee attack fail or is this a spell fail?
This is a spell fail, because this is a spell effect.
That's what's happening tonight. So it's like we
If
are.
we all die,
like-
I blame Keylime.
Why?
Yeah, he jinxed us. Definitely, he jinxed us.
All right, that one doesn't affect you, so I draw another one.
For the record, Pi left the room. He did not engage. As Carl just reads about how he's gonna hurt us.
Backfire. The effects of the spell are reversed. Any harmful effects are applied to you, and the target replaces you in the spell description if applicable, at half potency. If a beneficial effect is intended to you or an ally, a random target in range is affected. So go ahead
It
and
didn't
roll.
hit anything.
Yeah, that's the crappy thing.
Not to be a masochist, but didn't that read it's gonna hit Pi?
But it's not. It didn't hit though.
Oh,
So it didn't hit anything.
so that's why I was asking if it's more of like a melee attack.
I think it's a
All
melee
right,
attack.
so I'll go the previous card. I'll flip that one back, and I'll read the melee attack of it.
Let's just keep stabbing myself in the chest. I'm just
Which
like,
apparently
Carl-
Bill Warhammer pulls a muscle, and he deals half damage on his next attack.
God damn it, Bill.
the magic
Bill
hammer is
gets
just
your
like
act together.
Oh no.
He just seemed like
Down the
shudder.
guys.
yeah, it's like
Oh, damn it.
He lived down the food. It's not time for
love it.
heroes now.
All right, Cluaden, what about your normal action? What are you going to do for that?
That.
Guiding Bolt.
ooh, I like a big number.
That hits. What kind of damage do you do?
One.
Ooh, 10 radies. Radiance.
Means on the next turn, whoever attacks him has advantage. Remember.
Okay. He
Alicia.
will take that damage. It will deal. It looks like this wraith is barely hanging on to its undeadness. It is a former shade of it's a shade of its former self.
Okay.
The radiant damage, the guys.
Yeah, that's why I was like, guiding bolt. I'm gonna
Yep.
Get him.
right in there.
It is. It will probably go down soon, but not before it probably takes one of you down.
I was about to say, I'm
Pie, run
like,
away.
Pie.
mm-hmm.
It looks like you have a stay of execution as it rolled an 11 on its attack.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh my god.
That would have done 27 damage.
God.
That's like more. Wait, how many does his HP? Like 39. Okay, it's not gonna be like double his
No.
HP right now.
For the record, guys, I'm out of spell slots. I got nothing.
Yeah.
Alicia, your turn.
Get him, get him, get him.
Okay.
Will you take this
so
thing out?
I
Or
get
will you
advantage,
fail?
right? Because of the guiding bolt.
Yes.
If I were to cast Scorching Ray, would I get advantage on all 3 of the rays?
Is there a 2-hit roll?
Yes.
That's a tough one.
So
It
So-
says the next attack roll.
The next
so...
attack roll. So the first attack roll will receive it. The 2 subsequent attacks will not.
That
That's a
would have
spell
been.
slot, so I don't know if I want to use it then. I
Will you
think I'll just
blast
take.
some ass?
I think I will with advantage.
Mhm.
Advantaged ass blasting.
All right.
I mean,
Come
you,
on.
you did call it before the fight started. It doesn't even have an
Yep.
ass.
So I take a moment. Do warlocks do this? I'm gonna call upon my patron. I would say, please, please, let me kick this guy's ass.
For lack thereof.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot.
Inspiration.
Not inspiration. We're gonna go with something else. So roll 1 die first.
What kind of die?
Roll d20. So let's just roll the single d20. So just do the normal attack without the ass blast. See what happens.
13.
Okay. Roll another d20 for me, please.
What is happening?
Think I like where this is going.
I don't
Oh,
know if I
God
do or
damn it.
not.
You did the 18 turns into a 2 move.
Nope. You'll just hear this just like vaguely familiar laugh just kind of like ringing in your ears as your shot connects. Roll me some damage from Ass Blaster.
So let me get this right. If he rolled like another more than 20, he would have some the thing here, the pattern here.
Nope. No, that's for me to know. I just liked her invoking her patron. That's all.
It's an educated guess, I guess. It's a possibility.
So does that mean that I don't have to roll to hit? It already hits?
Yeah, it auto hits.
Well, I like
Okay.
that.
So I need to do a. Can I just go ahead and roll it anyways, just so I can hit? The
Yeah.
button for
You
my-
have to roll it for
for
in
my
roll
attack.
20. You have to roll just to get the damage.
Okay.
Ooh, that'd have been terrible.
Oh, yes.
14.
Yeah.
Alicia, describe your kill.
Yes!
Okay. All right. I'm gonna say, you asshole. You tried to take my man out, and you failed, and now this is your end. And then I'll.
God.
Blue Adam's like, yes! You bastard!
I'm like, yes, good zombie.
And he fades from existence.
Right.
He doesn't say anything. He does fades.
No, it's just he gets ripped to shreds.
Oh
my
my god,
God.
that was
And we will
that was
drop
stressful.
out of combat.
Can we all have a nap?
Oh my god.
I'll try to hang on Alicia and Clara and just drop down to the floor and go really like, I thought I was a goner, but this was
I thought
worth
you
it.
were a goner too, and pie.
This guy needed to die. He was evil. I mean, you guys could see that, right?
Oh, yeah.
And we got them up.
And the book.
And, the
And we
book.
can open that chest.
God.
And we can open the chest. I mean, we got
So many things.
The chest is gonna have nothing in it. It's just gonna be like you find another scrap of
I
paper.
wonder if it just has like his essence or something
Like a
inside of it.
phylactery or something.
If it
inside
does,
there.
we gotta destroy that thing so he
Smashy.
doesn't come back.
So wait, are there 2 beds in here or just cosmetics in the map?
There are more books up there, but it's just that glitter. The one with that very glittery spine is
Okay.
what caught your eye.
Okay.
Clearly.
He said beds,
annoyed.
I think, because on the map it looks like there's 2 beds.
Oh, beds. Yeah, there are 2
Yeah.
beds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can we take a long rest here?
Probably someone's gonna have to take a look though.
You're
don't
going to
know.
take a long rest in essentially enemy territory.
Well, do you
Sure,
see the
go right
state
ahead.
of us? Shut up.
Oh,
Well,
it's
I get
gonna
to
be
use the
bad.
wandering monster table.
Oh my
Well-
god, no.
So like
Book.
mechanically, like
Mechanically.
so like well, the question is more. This door is a door that's been sealed forever that we
Mhm.
pried open. If we close it and try and take a long rest, would we get like advantage on wandering dice
We
stuff?
can do a short rest. We can do a short rest and try and find another place to do the long rest.
Mechanically speaking, yes, I'll give you that. You'll get
Yeah.
advantage on whatever wandering monster would try to sniff out your trail.
Yeah.
2 raids. 1 billion raids.
Yeah.
It's not worth it,
I'm
guys.
just
It's not
like
worth it.
most of us have burned all of our spell slots,
Yeah,
and
but
most of
we-
us are dying.
We can find a better place to rest. I think there's
Before we
maybe
get-
the places on.
I honestly
play
think
another race.
inside the cave this is honestly the safest spot we've run into.
Mm-hmm.
And if we
Too
go
risky
anywhere
to
we
take the
haven't
long rest here. I don't know. I mean, it's 2 against 1, so I guess it's all up to
What-
Alicia to decide.
What does Alicia think?
Wait, we're talking this in game, like our
Yeah,
feelings
because
and stuff,
Cluarin would be like, "You guys don't look good. We should maybe take a wee rest here because there's a couple of beds. We
Very
can shut that
dangerous.
door. We'll be cool."
Very dangerous.
I think the
You don't
risk
know.
is worth it because I think we just fought probably one of the hardest things that we're gonna fight in here.
Okay.
We gotta
Probably one
heal
of the
up.
hardest things we've ever fought, to be fair.
Yeah,
so Pyle kind of
we have
like
to take the risk.
Pyle kind of you just see him going like
Okay.
what the
Right.
fuck? He just like
is there-
shouts that.
So is there only 2 beds in here?
Yeah, there's only 2 beds.
Right. So I'd be like, "Well, Aran,
What?
you take that bed. Pi, you take the other. I don't mind sleeping on the floor. I'm a dwarf, I know. We didn't feel it. And I've got a bit of padding. We're all right."
Yes. I want to take a look at this book before I fall out.
I'll sit with Iran and we'll look at the book together.
hmm
I'm gonna sleep.
And I'll just
He'll
sleep with my
sleep. I'll look at the
cloak.
book.
Pi just looks at Cluarin and he's kind of like you see the like rage kind of like fading from his eyes and he just says, "I did it, Cluarin. Did you see? Did you
did see.
see what I did?"
I did. You divine smote that little fucker, and I'm so proud of you. You are so good. Bahamut is fucking son. Get in there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Do you
So-
want?
Gives
do
her
you
like a
want to
chest bump, but like a little too hard. Just like,
She falls over.
Maybe the not asleep guys want to check the chest before we fall asleep.
I mean, it's on Pi's bed, so I guess he would kind of have to.
So
Pi,
Claren would come over with Pi to like open the chest so we can have a goosey.
yeah,
And
What?
they die. Bye bye, new characters.
So you open the chest.
Oh my
yes,
You open the chest before your long rest.
yes.
god. No, don't,
Okay.
don't.
How come?
So,
How we already
You
got the.
open the Cluarin
No.
opens the chest,
No.
and as she opens it up, she sees a little scrap of paper at the bottom of it.
I knew it was gonna
And
be.
as she reads it, it says, "This contains exploding runes." Roll me a reflex save, a DC or a dexterity saving throw, please.
Is that
Good for
real?
you.
No, it's a joke.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I'm
I
like,
was
wait a
it
minute.
actually, it
On
actually
us
says
already.
the real treasures the friends you made along the way.
Friendship is magic.
Yep. But actually, the chest is filled with coins.
Ooh,
Thousands of coins.
Money.
hmm
Just coins.
Money's good.
So we'll just say that there's probably, I don't know, 1,100 copper pieces, 160 silver pieces, 50 electrum pieces, and you see 3 diamonds.
Wow. Wow.
Diamonds.
Got
Worth
kind of-
anywhere from probably 80 to 160 GP each, and a beautifully carved wooden pipe.
A pipe. This is what this dude's protecting.
I wonder if that was his. I wonder if his spirit's like bound to this thing.
Like, this is like a work of art, basically. Like, there's so much craft into this pipe.
Could I do some kind of Arcana check to see if maybe there's some kind of essence imbued into it, or
Yeah, go ahead.
something?
I'm just picturing if it's like some kind of battle-worthy pipe where it's just like you see pipe smoke up before we go runs into battle. Oh God. I mean, at least you rolled well when it counted.
You've heard tale of things called a phylactery, and you are convinced this is one of them.
Oh no.
Guys, we gotta burn
Oh,
that
no.
fucking thing. I bet you anything, his spirit's connected to that.
I'm sleeping. I can't do anything, to be honest. So I
Can-
can't do an arcana check or anything.
You can.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Llewellyn's gonna have a good look at it as well.
What's happening tonight? Oh my god. I'm only learning.
It's not magical at all.
So Llewellyn would be like, I don't think it's magical. I think it's just a really nice pipe, and I
Yeah.
don't want it in because it doesn't seem magical to me.
Alicia,
Alright.
darling, you
But if
might
that guy
have
comes
like.
back, I'm gonna say I told you so.
No,
I can live with that. That's fine.
You have some sort of PTSD, so it's okay.
Aye.
Just
No, I think we should
relax.
all
That's
just
valid.
lie down,
Yeah.
get some sleep. You know, cup of tea
Yeah.
in the morning. That's
Oh,
just
lovely.
you know, when I say tea, I really mean mead. But you know, whatever. Just get sleep.
Who should I use?
Tea.
So can you like sing to me like you used to sing to me when we were back together? You know, when we used to play together, Alicia.
Oh,
Like do
oh
this.
that good old tiefling nursery
Yeah.
rhyme.
Yeah.
Or-
Like,
Alicia,
Roll
how did
my
that-
horn, boy?
Yeah,
or
how did that
Tito.
nursery rhyme go, Alicia?
Oops. Oops.
And then Alicia sings the song.
Wait, what was that? I didn't hear it. Like,
Yeah, me neither. Second verse, please.
Oh my goodness.
Rockabye, Aran, rockabye.
I like this verse. Sounds so cool.
Rockabye tiefling in the 9 hells.
Oh yeah, that's the one. I remember that one. You know, your singing made me want to become a bard because your voice was so beautiful, and I was like, oh my god, if she
Aw.
can mesmerize me that much, I can probably do that to other people and make them happy, and make them like forget about bad stuff, and you know, maybe help them, like motivate them. So I know, like I
Very
always
sweet,
wanted
but
to
I
say
think you're
that
bullshitting
you
me.
are. No, I'm not. Like it's one of the rare occasions that I'm not. I'm too tired
He's
and too wounded
Oblivious.
to.
Alright. I'll
sit
rub
with
I'll
you
rub
right
his
now.
head and help him get to sleep.
So sleepy time for everybody.
Look, but you don't see Steven, you will stop. Oh my god, yeah. Okay.
So, which D20 is gonna kind of seal your fate? Are we gonna go with
Oh
my
God.
ninja die or my air die?
Ninja sounds more menacing.
Okay. This is the part of the first set of dice I ever purchased.
Wow.
Nice.
So-
when was that? Like how many years ago?
This
20
would have been
decades?
in 2001.
Wow,
So
20
this
years
is
old
a
dice.
20-year-old die.
Oh my god, that's epic. That's epic.
I don't know if that means bad luck or good luck.
It feels like an old good wine.
And
Has
you guys have
matured into a great die.
advantage. So I'll roll it again. Okay. Let me get another die here. Is that a D12? Yeah, it's a D12. Okay. You all get a full night's rest
Oh, thank
as
goodness
nothing
gracious.
bothers you in the
Oh.
evening.
a question mechanically, does the max HP that we lost get restored or no?
See, I'm going to go with yes.
Okay,
However,
I like yes. You can
you
just,
you will top off at basically what your current max is, and
Okay.
you will need to be healed your back up
Remaining.
to your previous max.
Yeah, okay. I'm about it.
So let me go ahead and mark you
That
back
seems
at
fair.
54
And don't
here.
forget to take away the 5 that we got from Aid if you still have it.
Yeah, I took that off as well.
Okay, so you should be at what, 49 pi?
Pi is no.
54?
Oh, his max?
Yeah.
Oh, his max is 49. Yeah.
Okay. So that's fixed.
Alicia's also going to change which cantrips she knows.
Can you just do that without leveling up?
Yeah, you can do that on a
Well,
long
you can
rest
change
usually.
which spells you have, like, known or whatever, right?
Mm,
In theory, yeah.
I thought you
Cantrips,
could.
not really. It's usually
That's
the
part of a
first level
s-
spells.
Well,
I thought
hold
that was
on.
part of your spells, though.
It's different.
Is it?
Hmm
Well, when I chose this one, I thought it was going to be useful, and it turns out it's not.
Yeah, True Strike.
Yes.
Yeah, True Strike sucks. It is probably the worst spell in 5th edition.
It
But
sounds
that's
so
the
good
one I
in
have, and I
theory,
don't want it.
but it's not.
Let me just take a quick look at what warlocks do.
What if I resummoned my Book of Shadows? Could I pick 3 new cantrips? Because that's what gives me that cantrip.
You can just do that?
Here, let me put this in chat.
All right, we'll figure this out later because this isn't
Okay.
going to come into
Yeah.
play.
Gotcha.
I changed Pi's HP, by the way.
Okay. So you guys all wake up relatively refreshed. Pi and Iran, you feel like you had probably one of the roughest nights you've ever had. But you
dreadful.
are whole, more or less.
At least I'm not in that much pain anymore. I just feel so rough. We shouldn't sleep in dungeons, guys. It doesn't good. Do
I mean,
good
what
with
other
my back.
choice did we have?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have a choice. Basically, this guy, he would kill us. Regardless, he was evil, right? He did the right thing, right?
We did.
Yeah, I think we should have done. Like, heroes do that, aren't we? Like heroes saving the people, saving the day. So we should get rid of evil stuff whenever we find the opportunity to do so. I don't know. I'm confused. I think this is what heroes does.
I mean, you saw it. He came right for us. He was threatening us the moment we showed up in this room. I'm mad that I didn't just take him down like I thought I was going to. I'm trying to be better.
Dude, don't be mad. It was due to the radiant brilliance of Bahamut in your weapon that we managed to do this. If it weren't for you, I would have been a goner and probably everybody else as well.
It was pretty great.
Yeah.
I don't know why he chose now to bless me, but I'm glad he did.
And I'm gonna choreograph it, dance the fighting moves that Pai did, but in a ridiculous way, like he did that, and then sparkles, power.
I only could dream it looked that good.
Yeah. Can I do a performance check to see how well I imitated his fighting style?
Just for flavor's sake?
Yeah.
Let's do one. I have +9 in performance. Let's waste the nat 20 in his.
Ooh.
Hey!
It was
Yay.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so I checked the books. There's nothing else interesting. This book, though, I don't know. Did you find anything, Alicia, last night in this book? Because I left so hard.
Did I find anything in the book when I was looking through it?
As you look through it, ooh, that's an excellent performance check.
I mean, I'm assuming that it was like, I don't know. What I was thinking was maybe this book has something to do with the map. Like maybe it gives you said it was kind of like a history book. So maybe it gives like a history of whatever place this is that's on the map, or give me some more clues.
Now that you have time to look through it, this seems to be a super outdated history book of Waterdeep. So this is basically a 300-year-old book about a 300-year-old, like before then, like a 300-year-old time. So it's the knowledge in this book is hundreds of years out of date, but this is definitely worth money as like a piece of like a curiosity.
Does it have anything about the Wraith, like about the human that used to be someone in Waterdeep and then he transformed into a Wraith or something?
Nope.
About the cursed fairy tale? Nothing.
No, you flip through it and it's just like, oh, this is there's some like pretty surprisingly racist stuff about like basically anything that's not humans or elves. So it's basically all of the quote unquote lesser species. Really, really outdated terminology in there.
Oh
I
yeah.
like
So did Pi got his voice like automatically back when the Wraith died? Like
It was
forgot about that.
that wasn't a magical effect
Yeah,
that
it-
made him lose it. He just kind of nicked his own neck. So
Oh yeah. So yeah. Okay.
it was only gonna last 3 rounds. So I kind of once combat ended, I gave it to him.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. So have we said anything? Everything in this room? You guys find out the test was awesome. We have this piece of paper that's a map. It's probably gonna help us here in the layout.
Well, it doesn't look like it's a map of this place.
Oh god. Oh, that sucks. Okay, maybe it's useful somewhere place health. Doesn't hurt to keep it, I guess.
Maybe
Let's see if I've got a map.
I was gonna say,
What's
do
his
we have an
face?
example of this?
I
looks?
don't have an example in. I had to remove it. I did have an example of it, but to make part of the game load quicker, I had to remove it.
Gundar,
So-
or what's his name? Gundar. Maybe he
Gundren.
might
Gundren.
know. Gundren. He might know maybe what it is.
Yeah.
We'll take it back to him.
I have a crazy idea. So this guy wanted us to go north. Why? He wanted us to
Well, it
remove
could have
someone.
been. It could
or
have
it
been
wasn't a
north, like
trap.
pointing to the bookshelf.
Hmm.
Yeah, but why would he have
No.
pointed that out if he clearly didn't want around?
Yeah.
to
That's true,
touch
because
it?
he didn't want us to fight it. Okay, so we
Yeah.
should probably still investigate the north.
I mean, there was a
But-
staircase and that up there.
Yeah, and there's probably, if he wanted to get rid of us, he could have done it himself. So maybe it was actually something that he wanted us to get rid for him because he couldn't leave the room.
And
possibly.
he was basically pointing in that direction.
I like your arrow.
Yeah, so
Yonder.
like, oh,
I mean, it stands to reason that whatever he wants us to find, it's gonna be old just like him. We should be on
Might
guard.
be like kind of powerful too.
I mean, he at
or
least thought it
valuable.
was.
Yeah.
Aye,
Um,
because he could go through walls and shit, so you'd think he'd just go and deal with it if he could.
Well, he might have
he
been
couldn't
like
leave this place
he
for
might
some
have been
reason.
like supernaturally bound to that room for some
Mhm.
reason.
Yeah.
Maybe he wanted us to like evict like his capital, the person that holds him in this place, and he wanted us to get rid of him so he can go in Australia or whatever afterwards.
All I know is that if it's shiny around, don't go for it.
Aye, gonna think about that before you
telling a
touch
cow
things.
not to move.
This doesn't work. Like you like fell into a classical problem of maths. So tiny equals good, not tiny equals bad. Repeat after me, Pi. Tiny things are valuable, are nice. They are our friends. Non-shiny things are boring, plain.
Pi's
Look at
gonna.
your sword, for example. Look at how awesomely it radiated last night and killed the raid. Was it because a plain boring song, or was it because it's a valuable glowing song? Sword.
I feel like Pi's gonna have just a trinket in his pocket of something shiny to wave every now and then. Just be like that. Over here. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
I deserve it. I can't wait to get out of this place. I need to feel the sun, like to see something outside of this place. Don't like those places for so long.
Also, minor side question. Did we all hear the laugh that Alicia heard in her ears when she was talking to her patron, or was that just her?
That was just her.
Okay. So with that, Pi gathers himself and heads to the door. To the south,
The north?
because we never.
Aye, there's a door down that way as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You're gonna go to that door.
No, don't, don't like
Pi's,
that.
Pi's gonna give me a perception on that door. It's gonna be,
Okay, go ahead. It's a thick ass stone door. Would you roll?
18.
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
you don't feel any. You don't think there's anything on the other side.
I mean, this door was locked behind that door. How bad could it be, right?
There's 7 raids in that one.
Yeah.
It is the opposite of north. But
I guess
I
like
need to-
Pi's
I
thinking
need
that
to
this.
check it out before we leave because we're never probably coming back here again, so it doesn't have to check it before we go.
all right,
Yes?
so I'll grab Aron's hand and I'll hold him very firmly back from the door, just in
And
case
I'm
there's something
standing with
shiny
Pi,
on the other
just
side.
in case something
It's
stabby is there.
okay.
Nope,
Just
you're
have-
staying with me.
Come on.
And with that, Pi attempts to open the door.
And it slides on open.
Okay.
And that was supposed to delete. There it is.
Oh.
And it opens up into a kind of fairly plain room. A lot of what you see here has basically crumbled into dust or rotted. It looked like it used to be a storeroom of some kind. You see like moldering clothes, destroyed shelves, rotting, like kind of shelf holders. I don't know.
Brackets.
Rungs?
Yeah. Shelf holders. I'm into
Yeah,
it.
shelf holders. It's basically it would have probably been a very fancy closet hundreds of years ago.
It's just a closet. Just a bunch of knickknacks. Do you guys want to poke around before we go?
Go ahead and roll me a perception check, Pi. Beep, 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 beep.
Another Sepsh 13.
You don't feel like there's anything really interesting in this room. You probably seen all there is to see.
I don't know. Looks like junk to me. And he kind of wanders away.
Okay. Claren isn't interested in looking in there. Is
Let's see
Alicia
if
going to
there's
let
any-
Aran go?
Can I see at least if there's
Nope.
anything magic in there? No.
Nope.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
They already
my-
checked it.
Yeah, I mean, you see, guys, I'm getting abused here, so maybe let's get them moving.
Abuse? Holding your hand is abuse?
No, I mean, like, not letting me, like, stage dust for magical items is not gonna
Also
be like,
does not qualify as abuse.
You know what I mean. I'm trying just to
Yeah,
be
let's go
reasonable with
north.
you.
Let's go north. You are anything but reasonable when it comes to treasure.
Kinda,
I mean, that's true.
sometimes.
Yeah. So then
North.
I guess we
North it is.
head out.
You head out. So you see that staircase leading up to that next level. And you, now that you're kind of further, like you're further up, you see more of that potential room over here.
We're going up the stairs, guys.
And
Yep.
you see like that starry ceiling effect kind of continues going on into this area.
Okay.
Can I check for any kind of like visible traps or anything on the stairs?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me a perception check.
Could I do investigation?
Yeah, go ahead and do that too.
Yeah. Okay.
21.
No traps.
Yay!
All right, look
Pi-
safe, dudes. Let's go.
Pipe bolts.
Huh. Hey, why got this guy run and I can't? That's not fair.
All right, I have to go check on my code DM. I'll be right back.
Cool.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
DM.
happy.
Give her a snuggle from us.
Did he say that room, the one up north, is connected to the one down here? Or it's like a part of it?
No?
Don't
I think he
remember
was
that.
saying it's the continuation of like the starry sky.
Yeah, there's the
effect or
starry,
whatever.
scary stuff that was in the cavern.
Oh, I thought I heard him mention like something about this, like, because this room, if you notice, at least on a map perspective, it looks like it's a very, like, it's not cut like the regular wall or whatever. It's like very
Yeah.
distinctly been designed.
Yeah, the way he worded that, he said something like, "You see some more of this room." I wonder if he means some more of like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's the trick.
That's the best encounter fight we have done, though.
That was really hard. That was good, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
it
enjoyed
was
that.
played like to perfection. It was played
Mhm.
great
I
by
wouldn't
everyone.
say it was played to perfection. We rolled a lot of bad rolls.
Yeah, I mean,
But we still got
that's the
there.
thing, though. If you play like good, even when you have good rolls, you can win a fight. This is what I mean. Like,
Hey, Papa. Oh, no.
The, the
Aw.
baby.
Somebody do an Elmo voice.
I mean, she can't
Elmo's
hear
World.
any of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's the song that haunts my dreams.
Payback for that fight.
Yeah, she's not feeling too good. She's got a fever.
Aww.
That's okay. There you go.
There you go. Stop stabbing your child. I don't think
Sorry,
that's.
it's just I have to.
Just,
How else will she know discipline?
I can't even argue. I don't even. That's what I do.
It's okay.
Dabbing them. So I think the party is going to venture north. Yoink.
Okay.
Up the
Yankee
steps.
doodle.
So you go up the steps and you see that you see more of that spell battle that affected the room that you were in before has also affected this place. In fact, it's probably damaged it more than the previous room you were in.
Whatever we're getting close to, something happened here.
Very astute observation.
In fact, these doors are blasted like inwards, and you were kind of able to see in them.
Up here.
What can we see?
What can we
Behind
see?
them?
Ooh.
Ooh,
What is that?
that's
And
sick.
then-
Oh, I better stand next to
Yeah.
Ron.
Aran, stand back.
Grab him.
Guys, how long?
I'll
is
grab
this
his
one?
ankles.
It was an unfortunate accident. I'm never gonna do that again. I think
You
it's
said
where-
that before. You have said that before.
Did I?
So you
Yes,
take
you
a
promised me
peek
last time.
into the
I'm gonna
room,
promise twice now.
and you see this gigantic floating green head with these tendrils coming off of it.
What in the?
And
holy-
as you peer into the room, it spins around, and all of you, stop the mic. All of you, where's my share button?
This must be the thing that the Wraith wanted us to
The murder.
mess
To
with. or
deliver
whatever.
this to the other guy.
Yeah. As you kind of turn in, its head spins around, and in your voice, you feel it just say in your heads, "Hello."
Hi.
And it looks like this. Come on, zoom in.
Like what?
It looks like this,
Like what?
and we'll see you next time.
I still don't see it. What does it look like?
You don't see it?
No.
No.
Oh, what the
What's it look like?
What's it like?
What's it look
Alright,
like?
Oh,
Tune up for next time to see what it looks like.
Yeah,
I see
Roll 20.
a little thing there.
yeah. It's supposed to show you a big thing.
Can Keyline type it down and maybe find it for the stream?
That's
Type
crazy.
it down in Google or something?
You can't.
It's like a stream?
There's a show to players button that's not present on here.
Oh
On
god.
literally everything else except for this one.
What's
It's in your journals, so if you want to go see it, it's called The Spectator.
Line?
Oh god damn it.
Oh, there it is.
It looks like what's that thing called? The big thing with all the eyes.
A beholder.
Beholder. It looks like a beholder.
Oh my god, we're finding the monster manual.
Nasty.
I don't like any of this.
It's a
I don't
small
like that
beholder.
tongue. That's
It's
nasty.
not the real beholder, it's like a small one, a junior version. It's not as bad.
It's
I think.
Beholder Junior.
Yeah, it's like
Big
mini
G.
version. Believe me, there is a difference. The beholder, the eye of the
Glad
beholder.
we got a
comes-
long rest. This could get
Yeah.
Yeah, holy crap. Can you imagine if we're just like, oh, let's just keep checking around? Fucking
Most,
spectator.
I think
Well, it
this
said
is
hello,
mostly a
but it's
trickster.
not what to do.
It's mostly a trickster. It's not murderous. I think not
Okay.
as much as it looks like.
So
I
maybe,
think it's,
yeah. So maybe we don't have to murder it.
Anywho,
it's called spectator and it has eyes.
We're gonna murder it.
probably.
Okay.
I mean, with our
Okay.
track record too.
Can I give it as a pet?
I
Can
mean,
give
our
it as a
DM
pet?
will probably point out something shiny that Iran
Yeah.
will take, and then it'll attack us.
So
Guys.
let me go ahead and just give you some more flavor text of this. You see that this is a very large workshop, and it's been badly damaged by the ancient spell battle that laid waste to the mine. Work tables taking up 2 corners of the room are scorched, and the plaster has been burned off the masonry walls. In the middle of the room, a stone pedestal holds a small brazier in which an eerie green flame dances and crackles. The brazier and its pedestal appear to have been untouched by the forces that destroyed the area. And then behind that brazier, you see that spherical creature measuring 4 feet in diameter. So this is a big thing. And that is what is staring at you. So that head is basically 4 feet wide.
Christ.
That's a big ass head.
Well,
basically a hit with stuff. With
I mean, it did start with hello. It
I
didn't
did start with let's
like,
rather polite.
Get
That's
out of
nice.
here or I'm gonna kill you. Like, it didn't do that.
is
Like,
the
hello.
is the spectator friendly? Will our crew find a reason to kill it? Find out next week on Tales of
The answer
Whimsy,
is probably yes.
the 20th episode of Tales of Whimsy. Prepare your butts. We will see you next week. We love you guys as always. Mwah. Bye, everybody.
Okay, bye-bye.
Say bye, baby DM. I'm not leaving until you. All right, bye.
She's
Look at
ready
her.
to pass out.
Yeah, look at her. She's out.
She's peaceful.